Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are discussing about the cardiac cycle. It is a part of our human heart chapter. Let's take a look at the cardiac cycle. Heart. The heart is a muscular organ, as we know, in humans and other animals, which pump blood through blood vessels of the circulatory system. This is the basic function of the human heart, to pump the blood to overall body and to oxygenate the blood via through lungs. This is the basic structure of the heart. Superior vena cava, from which deoxygenated blood came to right atria, or inferior vena cava, from which the lower body deoxygenated blood came to right atria. From right atria it goes to right ventricle, and right ventricle to the lungs, and from lungs that blood came towards the left atria, and from left atria that blood goes to left ventricle. Through left ventricle that blood goes to overall body through aorta. This is the basic function of heart, to pump the blood. This is the wall of left ventricle, which is thicker than the right ventricle, because left ventricle pump blood to overall body through ventricular contraction, which is with high pressure. After that, cardiac cycle. Cardiac cycle is defined as a sequence of coordinate events which take place during each heartbeat. Each heartbeat is consist of ventricular contraction and ventricular relaxation, or arterial contraction or arterial relaxation, which is also called as a systole and diastole. Phase of cardiac cycle. Arterial systole, which is also called as arterial contraction, or ventricular systole, which is called ventricular contraction. Common diastole, which is called as a ventricular relaxation. Arterial contraction take place for 0.1 second and ventricular contraction take place for 0.3 second. Common diastole is for 0.4 second. Overall, his cardiac cycle is formed in 0.8 second. Each heartbeat is of 0.8 second, which is consist of arterial systole, ventricular systole and common diastole. Conduction system of heart. In the ECG video we are discussing through it is from sinoatrial node the conduction is generated that passes to arterioventricular node, and from arterioventricular node that goes to bundle of his, or through bundle of his that passes to Purkinje fiber, which pass to right and left ventricles. This is a bundle branch of anterior superior division. This is Purkinje fiber, bundle of his. This is AV node, arterioventricular node. This is sinoatrial node, and from right bundle branch it passes towards the right ventricle, and from left bundle branch that passes towards the left ventricle. This is the overall flow of blood through heart from the body to the right atrium, and from right atrium it goes to right ventricle through the arterioventricular wall called as a bicuspid wall, and from right ventricle it goes for oxygenation towards the lungs, and from lungs it came to left atrium, and from left atrium it passes towards the left ventricle through the tricuspid wall called as a mitral wall, and from left ventricle it goes towards the body, and from body that deoxygenated blood came to right atrium. This cycle is conducted over all life from birth to the death. This is the cycle of the blood from to the body to the lungs to the heart. It continue over all life towards the end. And in this lecture we are discussing about the cardiac cycle, which is important for the 10th science or 12th science perspective. In cardiac cycle, we are discussing about arterial or ventricular contractions that leads to the one cardiac cycle of 0.8 second. Thank you. Like and subscribe.